Hi, I'm tamraklatyfitness, and I am the leader of Team We Are Strong. But I'm putting together this webinar about coaching for several different coaches and teams, and it's just to give people that are kind of curious about it and maybe wondering how it all works some more information to see if it's something that would interest you or that would be something that you would like to do as well. So I'm going to start off with actually some slides, and we'll work through it, and at the end you can post any questions you have or anything like that. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so here we are, and you can see me up in the corner. Hi. Like I said, this is about Beachbody coaching, and we'll go through this. I first wanted to tell you a little bit about me. So let's see where I can move me so you can see my pictures. I'm a diamond coach now, and if you don't know me at all, I am a mother of 6. My oldest is 18. My youngest is 7. I homeschool them. I have all throughout. None of them have ever gone to school, and along with that, I am a birth doula, and I teach childbirth preparation classes. So my husband and I, we live in downtown Flint, and we have several businesses there, a couple of restaurants, a couple of bars, a brewery, and now we're roasting coffee. So yeah, my life is very full, very busy. I'm not present at all of our restaurants and bars every day, but I am a very active part of it. So I work on the menus, I do all the social media for that, kind of more of the behind the scenes person. So anyway, that's a little bit about my life, and how you can see when when I started my own fitness journey, I wasn't even sure how I would really fit it all in, the working out and really tightening down my eating habits, let alone coaching others. And then I guess what was kind of funny is, when I had, I had done some Beachbody workouts kind of on my own, that I would invite friends over and we would work out together, and I was actively teaching other sorts of classes, and I thought, I kind of am coaching already. I'm just not getting rewarded for it. I'm doing it all for free, which I loved it. It's my passion to help other people, and I love that's all the things I've learned are from others, and I'm so thankful for that, for people that have invested in me. That, I mean, it's a no-brainer to just invest in other people, and that's really all coaching is. And I was always actually kind of naturally on the thinner side. Actually, growing up in my teens, I was painfully skinny. I mean, my ribs stuck out. I was very, very skinny, no matter how much I ate. I was kind of teased about that. But anyway, that changed when I got into my later 30s. So even with having babies, I would gain quite a bit of weight, but with nursing, and then I would do a cleanse or two, I had no problem losing the baby weight until I hit my 30s. So I had my last baby, and I got down, no problem. I felt really good. I was not overweight at all. I was very, very thin. And then that's when we moved to Flint. And our lives really changed at that point. So I went from a person who made everything from scratch. I was the person that I made my own yogurt. And when we lived on a farm, I actually milked the goats and then made the yogurt. I mean, yeah, it was that crazy. I wouldn't just make my own bread. I would grind the wheat. So I'd buy a big bag of wheat berries, grind the wheat, make my own bread. So I went from that kind of mentality of being very mindful of what I was eating, being very mindful of everything that was going in my body, and I was naturally active, and so I really had no problem, to living in a city and with zero time, tons of stress, family stress, marital stress, business stress, church stress. And it affected me hugely. And it really crept up. You know, it doesn't ever seem like it's a huge thing. And then all of a sudden you look down and you're like, what happened? So I gained weight very quickly in like about over 3 or 4 years, very quickly. So I always had these jeans I would order from Express. Express had this cut that was perfect for me. You know, the waist wasn't too high, it wasn't too low, and they were pricey. So I would wait till they would go on sale or something, and I knew exactly what I liked. But I kept growing out of them, right? And so I had to keep ordering a bigger size. And so the one day it really hit me. They were so uncomfortable. Had been avoiding wearing jeans ever. And I got online to order another bigger pair, and I was going to have to go up another size again. And I just started bawling because I had never struggled with my weight. I had tried working out again. It was just this yo-yo roller coaster. And I was so exhausted mentally and emotionally that at the end of the day, I just wanted to check out. I just wanted to watch my Netflix, eat potato chips, have a beer, relax, hang out. I couldn't even fathom the idea of really getting serious about working out and eating, and all. It just seemed like another stress to me. But when I had to order another pair of jeans, and I'm like, this is such a stupid waste of money. And is this the new me that I have to accept? You know, this bigger version of me. I didn't feel good though. I mean, I had no energy. I wasn't sleeping well. I had headaches all the time. I just constantly ached, and I'm like, I'm not even working out. Why? I'm just achy all the time. And you know, and then when you're feeling down, you just want a pizza, you know. For me, it was more of, you know, chips, salty, nachos. So anyway, I had heard, I knew someone that was a coach, and she'd been talking about all this stuff for a long time, and I tuned it out. It annoyed me, and I tuned it out. But there was something she had been posting about the 21-day fix, and it was those portion food container system. And I'm like, I know how to eat healthy. But then I also had to be honest with myself. But what I'm doing isn't working. It's not working. I'm not doing it, right? I'm in the same place. In fact, I'm worse off. So this whole BS I'm telling myself about how I know how to eat healthy and I just have to get back to it, and I know how to work out, I just need to get back to it. It's not going to cut it anymore because what I'm doing is not working. So I exited out of the checkout for my jeans, and I messaged her and I said, I need the 21-day fix. And of course she's like, well, you need Shakeology too. And I thought, oh, heck no, I am not a shake person. I've heard about that stuff. I'm not interested. And then I thought, okay, once again, what I'm doing is not working. And my mom, who owns a health store in Bay City, had actually talked to me about Shakeology because someone brought it in and showed her a bag, and she was really impressed. And she knew I had done some Beachbody workouts in the past, years prior. And so she asked if I had looked into it, and I said no. And she said, well, I'm actually really impressed. So that reminded me. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to trust what my mom said, and I'm going to trust the results that I know are there, you know, the coach had been posting about. I said, you know what, I'm just going to go all in. It's 30 days for the bag. It's 21 days for this workout and eating thing. What do I have to lose besides this weight that it wasn't just a physical thing. It was affecting so many areas of my life because I just didn't feel good anymore. I knew how I had felt when I was eating well and when I was active, and I wanted that back. And so anyway, I did the whole thing. I said, okay, I want the 21-day fix. I want the Shakeology. I want everything. And I signed up as a coach that day because I wanted the discount for future Shakeology. Or she said, oh, you can always cancel. I'm like, okay, sure. So that was kind of my journey into it. You know, I'm laughing. She's like, you do what a coach does anyways. You know, you have nothing to lose. So that's what I did. That's my story. Now, of course, you know, you see the pictures, you see my befores and afters. I fell in love with it. And I ended up Now the jeans I ordered from Express are smaller than when I started. Like I've never really been in the size I'm in now ever. So I don't weigh less. I actually weigh a little bit more, but it's amazing how the physical changes change your body and change your energy and change your mindset. And I cannot tell you enough how it has affected everything through the daily stresses and the daily toll that our life, we have a super busy, crazy life, being pulled at from all different directions, how much just setting aside a half hour to an hour a day for me and to invest in other people has been something that has affected me and changed me for the better in so many different ways. And we're going to get into more about the specifics of that coming up. So I just recently became a Size Live instructor. Size is one of the newer programs. It's a dance workout with Shaun T. And that is another huge stretch for me, way out of my comfort zone. And I just started teaching leading classes at a couple gyms in the area. And another way, I just love what I'm doing and helping other people and seeing the smiles on their faces. And it is so rewarding that way. Okay. All right. Going back, because now it's skipping ahead. So before Team Beachbody, I want to tell you a little bit about Beachbody. So it used to be mainly infomercials, and so that was kind of the way they got it into the hands of customers, right? And so that was back in 1998, and it was one thing they noticed is that number one, you can get workout program anywhere. Like you can go to a grocery store, Walmart, pick up a DVD, get home, pop it in, and do your workout, right? Most of us don't stick with it. Some do. Most of us don't, because there are several components missing. And that is nutrition. It's hard to know what to eat. And the second part is we just need support and ongoing motivation, right? The other thing that they noticed is that people were kind of creating their own message boards and things because they recognize that need for community support and just encouraging each other to do it. So there was all these message boards that people were doing that had nothing to do with Beachbody, but they were Beachbody customers that were doing it and supporting one another and holding each other accountable. Adding to that, like how those people that were getting success from it, were just telling other people like, oh my gosh, you look amazing. What have you been doing? Oh, I've been doing this Power 90 or, this P90X and all of these things. So that's when it kind of like, oh, these people are doing our advertising for us in a way and helping other people. Let's reward them. Let's make them part of the way we truly reach people and see them succeed. And so that was in 2007 when Team Beachbody launched, and that's the coaching aspect of it, where there's that whole community of support for one another. So then it just blew up. So then you get Shaun T and Chalene Johnson, you get Sagi, and then, so many different workouts. So more trainers, the trainers that were there, do even more programs. You get the Shakeology along with the nutritional guides. I mean, it just blew up. Now there's even a 3-day cleanse. There's a 21-day full cleanse. I mean, there is something for whatever you are in, wherever you are in your journey. If you're just beginning, there's ones that fit that, that aren't too difficult. And then there's the extreme ones for those that are wanting to push it or they're already fit and really want to get, take it to that next level and really push themselves. Okay. So, like I said, that's what makes it unique. So you don't just get the fitness part of it. You also get the nutrition, which is the whole guide. You get a book with to figure out your caloric intake, your where you should, fall in all of that, and food ideas and recipes and different things like that, plus the Shakeology, which is, we'll go into that a little bit more, but I did a complete 180 from my previous opinion about it, because my opinion was just based on assumptions, and I never even looked at the ingredients. I never looked at how it had helped people or anything. And then, of course, there's the peer support. So fitness, nutrition, and peer support. So you get a personal coach, you get group support, you get, all the other people that have chosen to be a part of Team Beachbody, come together for accountability, support, ongoing motivation. And it's kept me going now for going on 2 years. And I just keep feeling better and better, and bettering myself further and further. So then we get to the rewards, which is the other part of Team Beachbody. So yes, you are rewarded just by helping people, and how exciting that is. And then, of course, there's rewards financially and with gifts and prizes. So we'll get more to that. So going back to Shakeology a little bit, the ingredients are phenomenal. All the phytonutrients, the prebiotics, the probiotics, all the superfoods. It is like having 6 or 7 salads in a day. It's all crammed into this drink that it is not really like what a lot of people have this thing about a diet drink like Slim Fast, or a protein shake, for bodybuilding, or a meal replacement drink, which is full of fillers and garbage. This has no soy, so it won't mess with women's hormones, which was a huge issue for me. I did not want anything with a bunch of gross soy that would mess with my thyroid and my whole women's system. So I was so happy that, like, wow, so much stuff has soy in it now. It didn't have any weird additives. It didn't have anything synthetic in it. It didn't have dye. There was nothing in it, and it didn't have fillers. So half of the point of like all those GNC things is like just to fill your stomach. You can do that with a freaking bag of Doritos, but you don't get any nutrients. So your body is still saying, I'm still hungry, because it's not getting what it needs, especially when you're working out. So when you are really trying to do a fitness regimen and you're not giving your body what it needs, and you're actually dieting and then drinking this meal replacement, you are going to gain all of that back so fast as soon as you stop, because your body is craving nutrition. It needs to have those things in order to lose weight, right? So there's nothing in there that will make you lose weight, but most people do, just because their bodies are finally truly satisfied and getting everything that it needs. It's helping your digestion. It's helping your energy levels. And because your system is so full of good things, your cravings go down. I mean, I cannot tell you, it helps my hair and my nails and all of that stuff. So you can learn far more about it. You actually, if you become a coach, you get your own Shakeology site, and there's so much good information about all of the different ingredients and where they get them and why they're helpful. It's amazing. Okay. You get 6 different flavors to choose from. So honestly, I've been drinking it for going on 22 months. I am not sick of it yet. So you can drink it as is. I honestly just do like a scoop in water. Boom, done. Chocolate's my favorite. But you can add stuff to it. There's a ton of recipes to choose from, so that makes it fun. So anyways, like I said, there's something for everyone. Now it's wanting to jump ahead again. There's the actual programs, right? That you get the DVD, and you put them in your DVD player and you push play. You can also get a bunch of stuff available just on demand, which is kind of like a Netflix for fitness. And that is amazing, because you can take workouts to the gym, you can take them outside, you can take them on vacation. It's amazing. There's equipment. There's, like I said, there's the couple different cleanses. It says weight loss, but yes, cleanses will always help you lose weight. But the 21-day one, especially the Ultimate Reset, is mainly to reset your system inside, on every different level. And it's amazing. It's tough, but it's amazing. My husband and I did that not too long ago. And then there's additional supplements as well. So especially for people that are really doing the extreme workouts, there's things like pre-workouts and hydration things. And then for weight trainers, things like that to help build muscle and things that are all, once again, really good ingredients and top of the line stuff. Okay, proven results. So yeah, it's proven to work over and over and over and over and over because it covers all of the bases: nutrition, the fitness, and the support. And so people that actually get the program and stick to it will have results, guaranteed. The only people that don't have results are the people that don't stick to the program, or buy it and then just look at the box, or do it kind of here and there and whatever. But if you do the program, people have results, and that's why it works. And if I move this, you can see Beachbody's, their company, that's their whole thing, is to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. And you can be a part of that as a coach, and it is so much fun. Okay, waiting for it to jump ahead. Okay, so with coaches, you don't have to coach alone. So what's really neat about it is, just like you don't have to do a fitness program alone, you don't have to coach alone. So you get a lot of support from other coaches. So I have a small team of coaches, and then I'm part of a few other larger teams, and we all come together. We all help each other out. We help with trainings. We help with groups. We help with information. We help. I mean, it is just so much fun. You don't have to be doing this alone. So it's not like you become a coach and you're just kind of, thrown out there. There is so many resources. There's so much camaraderie, even between teams, that like you really are part of something that is amazing. What is a coach? So first of all, you don't have to be an expert in anything. So I don't have any certifications in nutrition or anything. I do now have a certification in Size Live, but I'm not a personal trainer. You can be those things and be a coach, but you don't have to be. What we do is we connect people. We find out their struggles, we find out what their goals, what they're trying to achieve, and we connect them to a program and nutrition that meets that will help them achieve those things. And then we cheer them along the way and give them all the support and tools and answer questions and follow up on the orders. And we don't have to handle any of the ordering, and we don't have to handle any shipping. We don't have to buy stuff for them. So that is great, and we'll get to more of that. Another thing that a coach does not have to be is you do not have to be fit already. So some people come into it. I mean, there are all different kinds of coaches, and they became a coach at all different times in their fitness journey. So some people, there are coaches that are fit already, but see this as an opportunity to help more people and to keep them accountable. Other people do it because they get an awesome discount on the programs in Shakeology. Other people, they're like, I have 80 pounds to lose. And they become a coach right away. And they're helping people as they're in their journey to becoming healthier and more fit. So you don't have to be anywhere even near your goal. You can have already achieved your goal. It doesn't matter. The point is to be helping other people. And so you can do that wherever you are at. Some of the best coaches actually are ones that, are not where they want to be physically. And yet they resonate so much with people that aren't there yet, so that has no bearing on whether even if it makes you a good coach or not. So you don't have to be a salesperson. In fact, in the trainings, we tell you over and over, like, don't make it salesy. We're not just throwing products at people. We're connecting them to products. And yes, we do get a commission from that, but it doesn't end there. They don't just get this thing and then we disappear. Like, we are invested in seeing them succeed. And So it's a relationship more than anything. So that's if what you should be about. You know, if you are wondering, would I be a good coach? What you would be doing is sharing your own journey, but then sharing what's helping other people, and you're sharing how, like if someone is struggling in a certain area, you can say, well, I struggled with something similar, or I know someone else, they had this similar struggle, and this is what helped them. And you're connecting them with resources and tools to do the same. You do have to work out, and you do have to drink your Shakeology every day, which is easy. That's the that's the easiest part. Like, wait, I have to do that. It's more like I get to do that. It's not a problem, and so that makes it's changed my whole mindset about exercise and eating healthy. And you do constantly improve and develop yourself. So this isn't, again, about pushing a product and then making a few bucks off of someone. No. In all of the training, we are time and time again, we're asked and told, like every day, part of it is reading something, whether it's business or some sort of personal development. And most of the training has to do with that, with developing ourselves as to be a better person, to be more giving, to be more compassionate, how we can help people in better ways. That's most of the training is mindset. So anyways, if you're into that, you're going to make an awesome coach. Okay, let's see, benefits of being a coach. So along with just seeing people, goodness, it keeps jumping back and forth. Go back. Okay. So along with, you see these befores and afters. So it's truly an amazing thing to just share your passion about fitness and eating healthy and all these things, and then truly help people, like real people. So the 3 pictures here are people that have been in my groups, that I work with, that I know by name, and they've had tremendous results because they stuck to the program. And I have, far more pictures to show you that of people and stories, and like I get texts or I'll get tagged in something almost every day, and I cannot tell you how rewarding that is. So that's probably the biggest benefit of being a coach, is just to know that you had a small part in that. They did the work, they were the one that made the commitment, but then I was there to cheer them on. And sometimes it makes me even tear up, like to see the changes in people and how much the big smile on their face, and you can just see it even in the different way that they walk and talk. Okay, so you set your own work hours. There are people that work full-time that do this. There are people that have 2 jobs that still coach. There are people that are just stay-at-home moms that do it. There are people that have been dedicated to putting a bunch of hours in, even though they have a full-time job, that were able to leave their full-time job and then coach full-time. So one of the top leaders in one of the teams I'm on, like he was a manager, and he had worked at AT&T, and so he came home, I don't know, it was probably a little over a year ago, and he's making far more coaching than he did even working there at AT&T. So you can do it part-time, you can do it full-time. Now, of course, the income you make will reflect that, will reflect how much time you put in it. But again, that's your choice. You get to decide, you get to do the parameters. You can either have it be something that just covers your costs. You can have it be something that gives you a little bit of extra spending cash, or maybe pays a mortgage or car payment. Or you can have it be something that actually is a full-time business income. Now, the free prizes and trips are really fun too. So I've gotten tons of prizes, tons of equipment, free programs. I got 3 full P90X programs last month, which was amazing. It's like almost $300 worth of stuff. But this cruise coming up in March is great. It'll be paid for with Beachbody because I've been committed to helping a certain number of people every month. And my husband gets to go too for free. So that's really fun. Okay, so like I was saying, how much support there is with between coaches. Well, even through Beachbody, so they give you everything that you need. There is all the training, everything is free. You get the newsletter, you get any question you have, you can just type it in and do an FAQ. There's in your back office, it'll have all of the breaking news, all the new programs that are coming out, all of the information you would ever need about any of the programs or any of the supplements. And then of course there's all the social media stuff where you can use their information and pictures and things for your own as well. So you can see, like if I were to go through each one of those, this would be a really long webinar. So I will just kind of list them here and just say, trust me, there is a ton of stuff, and it's almost like you will never be in shortage of information to really be a good coach. Okay, so what can you expect from our team? So we do have a coach training that's amazing. We've broken it down so that it's a very short 14-day training, and it gives you all of the foundation you need to immediately start building an income. We have a weekly call that you can be on. You can ask any questions. You can learn some stuff. You know, we are always there for each other. We have our online group, so we help each other run them, so it doesn't feel like you have to do all of that on your own. So if you have people that want to do a fitness program and they come to you, you don't have to have it all figured out right away. Like, we are there, I'm there to help you. We do have our own private Facebook page, and then you can also be a part of other teams, like bigger teams' Facebook pages, where there is just always information. You can ask any question and get help. So you see that picture, Super Saturday. So every quarter, coaches from all over the state come together and we learn a bunch of stuff. We get to do a group workout. Sometimes we have some of the trainers come, which is really fun. And then in the lower corner, you see that picture. That's a trip that is going to be fully paid for by some of the upline coaches. They're just rewarding those that have really shown leadership within the coaching. So I'm looking forward to hopefully going to that in January. How much does it cost? So once again, I'm going to move me here. The best way is to do the challenge pack. Some of you may have already gotten a challenge pack along the way and been a part of an online fitness group or a challenge group. That's the best way, because you not only get a huge discount on your workout program and Shakeology, it also will make sure your coach sign-up fee is waived. So normally there is a one-time fee of $39.95, but that gets waived with the purchase of a challenge pack. So when people say, okay, so what does it cost to become a coach? Well, you need a fitness program and Shakeology. So it could be $40 or that could be waived. So then it would just depend on which pack you picked out, which you would need to get anyways. If you didn't want that, if you already have a program and you don't want that, you can just get the Shakeology on auto, and then you would have to pay the additional $40 coach fee. That's just a one-time fee. Or the other way around, if you don't want the Shakeology, and you can just get a fitness program, but then again, you'd have to pay the $40 coach enrollment fee. So option one is definitely the best way, and it immediately gives you all the tools you need to start working on yourself while inviting others to join you. Okay, so there is a $15 monthly fee. What this is it gives you 4 different websites. You get an online, online office that shows all your orders, all your customers, all of the information you need. It gives you information on all of the products, all of the programs, everything. So that's this amazing office. It shows you your checks, it shows you your commissions, all of these things, right? And so there's that. And then you get a Ultimate Reset, which is the 21-day cleanse website. You get a Shakeology website, and you get a coaching website. That also covers anyone that orders. It'll cover them placing the order. It'll cover the shipping and basically all the stuff that Beachbody does for you. It covers all of that, the tech support. So if there's ever a problem and a person that ordered calls them, Beachbody takes care of it. Sometimes you do help out and you can kind of figure stuff out for them. But most of the time, tech support or coach relations will help with that. And so, yeah, that's part of your fee. All of their marketing, all of their communications, the I guess the training in a way. We provide free training, but then they also have in the whole online office, you can go through stuff yourself. They have all these videos and things to read and PDFs and all of this stuff. And then you get a subscription to Success Magazine. So all of that is just $15.95 a month, which by the time you, let's say you're getting Shakeology every month, even if you add that back in, you're still saving almost $30 a month because of your coach discount on all the products. So it's still a phenomenal deal. Okay. Getting it to go to the next. Okay. So if there are any questions, just message me. Again, I'm tamraklaty, or you can message the coach that gave you this link. And get a hold of us somehow. We're happy to answer any questions. I hope this answered most of your what questions you would have. I'm going to stop the share here. So what would you do now? So let's say you're like, okay, yes, I want to do this. So once again, it would come down to a matter of how you want to do that. If you want to do the challenge pack or just pay the fee, you would get a hold of the coach that gave you this link or that you've been talking with, and we can walk you through getting started. So you'd either go through their coach website or they can do it for you, and you would get an email. So, and right away you would get plugged into our Facebook page. You would find out when the next training starts, and all of the training is online, usually through Facebook. So it's simple. It's not stuff that you do in your own time. So every day or several times a day, you check that page, you go through that day's videos or graphics and learn that topic of the day. And then you do that for 14 days. And then we keep it up there for a little bit to access. You have access to it for a little bit longer. And so it's not something that you have to log in at a certain time and be there for. It's at whatever works for your schedule. So whether you have a full-time job or you are home during the day with little ones that won't let you on the computer, you will be able to make it work. It will make it happen for you. So that would be the next step. So I hope this answers most of your questions. If not, like I said, send one of us a message and we'll be happy to help you out.